Hi, everyone. Today is Tuesday, May 6th, 2025, and welcome back to Love Remembers. Tonight, I'm going to connect some dots for you. For those of you reading my Substack, you've seen the names Steve Witkoff, Stephen Miller. Today, I've written about Pete Hegseth. Over the past few days, I've been breaking down each and every one of them, piece by piece. But tonight, I'm going to show you how they all fit together and why these men are so critical to what Donald Trump is really doing right now. Because these aren't just some random names, folks. They're not background players, they're not side stories. They are the infrastructure behind Donald Trump's shadow government. That's right, folks, shadow government. And now I'm going to explain to you how it all works, how Trump uses them, how Trump protects them, and how he empowers them to do all the dirty work behind the scenes. Those of you who have been watching me and following me know I've always said to you, Donald Trump runs a shadow operation. Back then, with me and Giuliani, we called it a shadow diplomacy. From the very beginning, it was never about institutions. It's never about the laws or the oaths or the Constitution. It was always about loyalty. Loyalty one way to Donald Trump. It was always about the power. And it was always about having people in the shadows doing the dirty work for him. Back then, like I told you, it was me, it was Rudy Giuliani. We were the ones carrying out the missions off the books. We were the ones getting messages to world leaders, twisting arms, making promises behind closed doors. Trump understood one thing back then better than anyone. He didn't need to follow the rules if he had people like us who would break them for him. But now he's doing it again, only this time it's a lot more dangerous because the guys in this shadow government today aren't just true believers. They are pure loyalists with power, reach, and zero accountability. Let's talk about, first of all, Steve Witkoff. The media still calls him a developer, a real estate guy. But make no mistake, folks, he's now one of the most powerful unelected figures shaping foreign policy, not only in the Middle East, but between Russia and Ukraine. I'm telling you right now, from what I'm hearing, there's an announcement coming very soon. Trump is planning something big, and guess who's going to be right in the middle of it? Steve Witkoff. The announcement is going to be with the Middle East. You heard it here first. This is a guy who never been confirmed by the Senate, never vetted by any committee, but he's out there acting as a so-called special envoy dealing Saudi Arabia, Israel, and even Russia, folks. He's in rooms he doesn't belong in. And why? Because he's loyal, because he'll do whatever Trump needs done, because he'll make the deals, shake the hands, and keep the receipts buried. And while Witkoff is operating overseas, back home, Trump has Stephen Miller quietly scripting the ideological war plan. Forget the character of Trump as some chaotic mess, folks. Miller is the order behind the madness. This is the man who builds a Muslim ban. Remember that. Who separated families at the border, who engineers cruelty and wraps it up in a policy. He's not just advising anymore, he's reprogramming the system. And he's in full operation mode right now. Every corner of the state is being shaped to carry out Trump's agenda aggressively, quietly, and without oversight, folks. And so here's what I could tell you tonight. My sources say Trump is looking to place Stephen Miller as a new national security advisor aggressively, filling the role that he vacated by getting rid of Waltz. Miller may not have the official title yet, but he's already doing the job. He's in all the meetings, he's pushing the doctrine, and in Trump's circle, they see him as the only one who could carry out the next phase. The next phase, the full transformation from democracy to authoritarianism. Just think about that for a second. And then there's Pete Hegseth. He's a media figure turned military enforcer, now Trump's Secretary of Defense. And his mission? Purge the Pentagon, control the chain of command, reshape the U.S. military in Trump's image. Let me take you back to January of this year, just days after Trump took office. There was a meeting between Donald Trump, Mike Waltz, Pete Hegseth, and Keith Kellogg, the special envoy to Ukraine. Discussions about Ukraine and Russia were taking place behind closed doors. And what happened next? Pete Hegseth on his own went and halted military aid to Ukraine. No written authorization, no formal process, no oversight. He made the call himself, folks, unilaterally, recklessly, without clearance. And instead of Trump disciplining him or pushing him out, he's covering up for him. Because in Trump's world, loyalty matters more than protocol, more than allies, more than Ukraine. Even a rogue decision that undermines U.S. policy, foreign policy, is forgiven, so long as it's done in service to him. Since then, it's only escalated. We've already had Signalgate 1, Signalgate 2. We've had classified leaks, operational breakdowns, and a total chaos at the top. And now, folks, Hegseth is leading internal purges, forcing out military officers who refuse to bow down to the mega doctrine, replacing them with loyalists who answer to Trump, not to the Constitution. And Trump, he doesn't stop them. He encourages it. He rewards it because that's the game. Build a parallel government, one that doesn't answer to Congress, doesn't swear oaths to the Constitution, doesn't care about the American people unless they're wearing mega hats, folks. What we're witnessing right now is not just some political comeback. It's the rebuilding of a regime, a shadow government with shadow enforcers doing the dirty work while Trump keeps his hands clean. And remember one thing, this isn't theory, and it's not speculation. Because remember one thing, I lived this. I was part of it, and now I'm watching it unfold all over again. Except this time it's a lot darker and a lot more dangerous. Witkoff is cutting deals in the Middle East and in Russia, Ukraine. Miller is rewriting the rules of democracy. Hegseth is dismantling the Pentagon from inside. And Trump? You ask what Trump is doing? He's orchestrating it all. Silently, carefully, and relentlessly. So I'm telling you, please, don't look at the headlines. Look behind the curtain. Don't ask what Trump's tweeting or truthing. Ask what these three men are doing when nobody's watching. Because that's where the real power is moving, folks. That's where the danger lies. That's where the next crisis is being planned as we speak right now. And remember one thing, I'm not a journalist. There are plenty of good journalists to tell you what's already happened. I'm someone who's been inside the circle. I know how Trump thinks. I know how he operates. I know who he trusts and why he trusts them. And that's why I'm risking everything to tell you this. Because people like me, people who know the truth, we're targets right now. Trump wants to silence us. He wants to discredit us. He wants to bury the truth. And yet, I'm still here because I have people like you, my true subscribers. And I need every single one of you more than ever right now. So this is what I want you to do. I need you to go out there and bring another 2, 3, 4 people to this platform. I need you to share this message wide and far. Let everybody hear the truth. And for those of you who have not yet become paid subscriber, now is the time. There's a lot that comes with it, behind the scenes access, exclusive Q&As, and story time with Lev. But more importantly, this is the backbone of this movement that we're building together, folks. And a lot of you have been asking me, what else can we do, Lev? And God bless every single one of you. So for that, you can contribute directly at Venmo at Lev-Parnas, Parnas. So thank you again for all your support, your strength, your dedication. Because like I always say, remember, we can't wait till the midterms of 2026 or the election of 2028. We might never get there because the danger is here and it's now. So now is the time to act, and we need our voices to be heard, loud, clear, and unstoppable. Thank you. Have a good night. And this is Lev Parnas, and this is Lev Remembers.